What's going on, Lead Gen Bs? Matty Ice here, Leads for Locals. I'm sitting here about to edit one of my new videos for my new YouTube channel, and I thought, you know what? Let me make a video doing a walkthrough of how to do this, so you guys can see how easy it is to actually edit videos and just make your video, basically take your videos to the next level. So I'm going to show you what I do with mine, where I add B-roll or transition scenes. I add intro videos, calls to action with text. I have a subscribe call to action, like lots of really cool stuff that we can do with our videos. And it's not nearly as difficult as you think, or it certainly was the case for me. It's not nearly as tough as I thought it was. And also the benefit of using this tool, it's called Capwing, is once you edit a video to the way that you like, you can actually save it as a template and use it for every single new video. You know, maybe you go in and change a little bit of the text or a couple of the B-roll transition scenes. But other than that, it doesn't take you really long, a very long time to edit these videos. It takes me like maybe 5-10 minutes to edit a new video. So it doesn't take a lot. And, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for you, just like anything else if you haven't done anything like this. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's a really good skill set to know. Not to mention, it just makes your videos that much more engaging, I guess you could say. So you can get really, really creative with what you do here. So I want to show you a couple of really cool things that you could do with this. I will have a link to Kapwing.com in the description if you want to support the channel and this content. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, I'm not going to do a full walkthrough of Capwing. Again, I'm just going to show you what I use it for, or how I use it to edit my videos. And this is pretty cheap software, guys. I think it's like 20-25 bucks a month, depending on what plan you get. But, you know, over here, you can stay organized with like folders and stuff like that. It's really not a complicated dashboard. You can go back into, you know, previous videos and, you know, edit and download all that good stuff. Save as a brand template. Like I said, once you edit your first video, you can save it as a template and use it over and over and over again. But for now, I'm going to start from scratch and show you guys some of the really cool things you can do in this software. So I'm going to click on Create New here. And then you do want to select the size of the video for the particular platform that you created the video for. Mine is always YouTube, but there's different variations there. Also, I should mention too, we'll go back into this. They do have a repurposing feature now as well, meaning we could split up our video, break it up into multiple scenes for different platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, etc. So I haven't played around with that yet. I'm definitely going to. I'll do a separate video on that later, but make sure you play around with this too. So let's open this back up. All right, let's go ahead and give it a name. My recent video. Let's see. I'll probably change this later, but do you have to pay back a policy loan from a whole life insurance policy? So this is for my new channel where I'm sharing my infinite banking journey. If you guys want to check that out, it's really cool stuff. It's awesome. It's a really powerful financial strategy. But anyways, let's go ahead and add our video. So we're going to click on Add Media here. All right, click to upload, and there's my video right there. So we'll go ahead and upload that. Again, guys, there's a lot of different things that you can play around with here. So make sure you do that because, you know, obviously how you want to edit your video is going to be a lot different than how I edit mine. But as our video is uploading, what we can do is go ahead and click on it just to go ahead, like we can't export it until, so like up here where it says export project, we can't do that until it's done uploading, but we can still edit the video, right? Now, the first thing that I like to do, number one, is because I'm usually using a template. So when I add the new video, like I got a bunch of, like, again, call to actions and stuff that I'll show you how to add it in a second. But we want to make sure that we move the video all the way to the back. All right, so it's blurred out right now because it already is, but make sure it's all the way to the back. Otherwise, it's going to cover up any calls to action that you save. So just keep that in mind. All right, the other thing that I typically like to do is zoom in right here. So see this little plus sign right here. We're going to zoom in. And the more we do that, the more we can edit, like what do they call it when you're not speaking? There's a term for it. It's escaping me right now. But see like all this right here is the volume. This is when I start speaking. But then I have this dead air right here. I guess maybe that's the term. So I can actually drag this and edit that out, and then drag this to the starting point. So now I don't have that dead air when the video is starting, and there's like those 2 or 3 seconds where you're not speaking, you're waiting for it to start recording or whatnot. You can get rid of that. All right, and you could do the same thing at the end of the video too, if there is some dead air. There we go. Right, see that little bit of dead air right there? So I can drag that and get rid of it. Okay. So just cleans it up a little bit. All right. Let's see. So the first thing that I like to do here is actually I should have done this first, but either way, doesn't really have to be any specific order. Is adding my intro video. Now the intro video is really cool. I definitely recommend this tool right here for intro videos. Renderforest.com. It's really easy to use. It's cheap. And let's see. You know, I'll just play it for you guys. Let me find it here really quick. All right, cool. So this is the video that I use. I'm going to drag this over to intro. Like this is the very first part of all of my new videos. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but I'll just play it here really quick. And then it reveals my logo and all that, and then we transition into the main video. It's really cool. So I got this from Render Forest. Took me like 10 minutes to pick out a template and customize it, and then I was done. So, but they got some really cool stuff. I really like this blazing cube logo one. I just think that is so cool. But yeah, take a look at this. It's really good for branding, and it's just a really cool part of the video. So I do that first. All right, so let's drag our video back here. So because if we don't, then there's this gap right here where there's just nothing. So you do want to make sure that we connect our video here, and we're just dragging and dropping. Now, what I don't want is like when the video is done here. So I'll show you. See how it immediately just goes to the next scene? I mean, I suppose you could do that. I like having a really cool transition go into that, like going into the next scene. So what I'll do here is over here on the left-hand side, we're going to go to transitions. And there's tons in here, guys, but the one I like is film burn right here. So we're going to drag this right here. It's probably going to reset. It always does that for some reason. It's kind of annoying. We might have to do it one more time. No, okay. So you see this little icon right here? This is our transition. So we're going to click this. I like to speed it up or add a little bit more time to the transition, usually at 1 second. But now watch what happens when the scene transitions. Hopefully it shows it in the preview here. No, it's not. But either way, like you can, like it shows up when I export it. It might just need a minute. But if I hover over this, right there, that's the transition that's going to take place as it transitions into the next. Like this is what's going to happen as it transitions into the next part of the video. All right, so it just adds something pretty cool to the video. It's just a cool graphic, in my opinion. The other thing I like to add in the beginning is music. All right, so there's a lot of royalty-free music in here. So if we click on audio and let's go to music. Let's see, the one I like is Match Point, but there's tons in here that you can check out. I like this one here. So I'm going to click this to add it. Obviously, we don't want this to. I don't want to play it the entire video, and all I did right there was I just zoomed out right here, guys. All right, so I'm gonna let's see, drag the timer there. I'm gonna drag this just to have it be like within the first few seconds of the video. All right. So let's see. Also, we're gonna control the volume here. So if we click on the music element that we just added, there's other things that you can do to it: timing, effects, volume. I usually put this at 5. Is it 5%? Maybe it's 10%. It's 5 or 10%. I'm pretty sure it's. Maybe it's 7, right in the middle. Either way, like you could control the volume here. Obviously, you don't want it to be too loud. We want people to be able to hear you. But I'm just gonna make that a little bit shorter. There we go. But that's how we can add music. Really, really simple, guys. Like I said, you can play around with the timing, effects, and all that good stuff. It's really cool. Let's see. Next, I like to add a subscribe, like a like and subscribe call to action. That way, I don't have to tell people to like and subscribe. You still can. I'm not saying that's a problem, but I just, in case I forget throughout the video, I like having it at the beginning, just as a quick call to action for people to like and subscribe the video. All right. So what we can do for that is, so I'm going to move our timer up here just a little bit, and we're going to click on, how is it, elements? I think it was elements. No, it might be video. Let's see. Let's see, subscribe. Oops. Actually, it might be elements. Oh, no, here we go. All right, cool. So under videos, just type in like YouTube subscribe or whatever, and there's some different things that come up to have a call to action to subscribe to your channel, right? So you just pick which one you want. There's a bunch here, all right? So just pick which one you want. I think which one did I use? I don't remember which one I used, to be honest. It's something like this. All right, so I'm going to click add here, or I'm going to click it to add it to the project. And what I want to do is actually reset, because I don't want it to take up the entire screen. I just want it to pop up throughout a portion of the video. So I might do like from edge to edge here on like where my camera's at. If I click play, all right, so I need to move it up just a little bit. There we go. All right, that's probably a little obnoxious, so you know what? I'll probably just do this in the corner. Okay. And this is also why I was mentioning earlier why you want the main video. So if I click the main video here, why you want it all the way in the back, because otherwise you won't be able to see the subscribe call to action. So keep that in mind. All right, but now we have a really cool, simple subscribe call to action. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification call to action right on our video. I just think that's really awesome. And you saw how easy it was to do, right? Now, the next thing that I'll do is I like to add a call to action within the first, usually like the first minute or two of the video. And the call to action that I'm giving is my free lead magnet, whatever free lead magnets I have at the time. Right now, it's a free infinite banking masterclass, so that people have that call to action to go to the, like check out the description, they get on my email list, maybe eventually become a client, etc. Right now, to do that, what we're going to do is click on elements first, and we're going to add a shape. I just do a square, and I like to drag it down just into the corner. Again, we don't want it to be like too obnoxious. I mean, we don't really want it to be obnoxious at all, but we don't want it to take up the whole screen or anything like that, or I don't recommend it anyways. From there, we're going to add text on top of that. Okay, so we'll just do sample text right here. Okay, and you can see you could stack these elements on top of each other. And I'm going to drag the text element to match the rectangle element. All right, and then we're going to drag the text onto the rectangle that we created, and we're going to put our call to action in. Let's see. I'll just do like free infinite banking masterclass in the. What am I doing wrong here? Jeez. Description. Okay, and of course we can control the font size. All right, make it a little bit smaller. We'll drag this over to the side. All right, I'm going to make this rectangle a little bit higher. All right, we'll go ahead and center that. All right, and then I do like to add a little bit of line height. Yeah, 1.15, because like if you have it at 1, it tends to be like scrunched on the screen after you export it. So I do at least a 1.15 line height on that. And then you can also add some cool effects here, as effects or animations where it fades in and out. You can do a reveal as well, like that, and we can add it to both the intro and outro, and we can do the same thing with the rectangle. And I'm just clicking on the different elements right here, guys. All right, so we'll do a transition here, and we'll do a reveal on both. And that's it. All right, and if we don't want the call to action to be there for as long, then we can reduce the time like that. Just quick drag it to the left, and you're good to go. All right, let's see. I think that's it for like the beginning parts of the video. From here, I like to add 2 different types of scenes. I'll add some B-roll, meaning I'll have a different video take over the screen, but you can still hear me speaking in the background, or like just, you could still hear me speaking normal, but the new video takes up the entire screen. And again, it just makes the video, like it breaks things up. It makes it more engaging and entertaining, I guess. And normally, like I'm not going to do it on this video because it would take too long, but normally I'll listen to the entire video, and as I say bring up certain topics or say certain things, I'll search for a video relevant to what I just said. So if I just said something about, I'm talking about infinite banking here, but, paying back a loan, all right? So I might go into videos and type in loan, and then what I can do is, let's say I like this video right here, I can click this, okay? And usually I don't like these to be too long, it's just to break the video up a little bit, all right? And I'll add a transition here. I'll usually do a fade on both. All right, you can play around with those. But that's what's going to happen now. You just saw it. Here I am talking. Goes to a B-roll scene. Right? I don't know if you can hear the video or not, but I'm still speaking in the background, but it just breaks it up a little bit, makes it more engaging. The other thing I should mention too, guys, you can speed up the video like when you're playing it right here, just in case you want it to go a little bit faster. Right? Keep that in mind. I do want to talk about the split feature right here too. I do use this sometimes. If I'm, how do I usually use this? Like if I'm going back and forth between my screen and full screen, and sometimes like my StreamYard will show up and I don't want that, I'll cut that part out and then I'll immediately skip to the next scene right here. So if I click on split, it's basically going to split the video up right here. So it's the same video, but I just broke it up into a different, like in this case, 2 different sections. So I can actually move this now. And also, if I play it, it can actually create a pretty cool effect where it kind of resets recaptures people's attention a little bit. I've seen videos done like this where every 5 seconds it splits and then moves on to the next part of the video. And it's pretty cool. I actually like it. Let's see. But the last thing that I do like to add is text that takes up the entire screen that serves as B-roll, but there's text reiterating a point that I'm trying to make. So in this particular example, I'll just use this as an example. I say, the question is, do we have to pay back a policy loan with our whole life insurance policy? The answer is technically no. But the real question is, should you pay it back? So what I'll do is I will find, usually I'll do like a dark background video. This is just what I prefer. You guys can do whatever you want. But I'll find a dark background video. Let's use this one as an example. Okay. And then I'm going to put some text on it. I actually like the one with the dark background here with the text. All right. And I'm going to line these up first. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and edit text. The real question is, let's put that in all caps too. I really want to iterate that, hit that point home. All right, should you pay the policy loan back? Okay, and now obviously we need to resize this. So let's do, well, first we'll animate. For my text, I like to do the pop feature. I think it's really cool. And I'll do it a second. We'll do both. Okay. And then I'm going to resize it. So we'll go to edit. All right. We'll make the font a little bit bigger and we'll stretch it out. Okay. And center it. And that's it. So watch this. So here I am speaking and we'll see what happens. Boom. And right back to the video. I just think that's really cool, guys. That's actually the main things that I do with my videos. Like, I only showed you a few of the features. There's so many things you can do with Capwing, but just those features alone makes the video so much more engaging. You have multiple calls to action. You're breaking up the different scenes with B-roll and text and different videos and stuff. It's just really cool. You can get really, really creative with this. At this point, what you'll do is you'll want to save this as a template. I haven't done that in a while because I already have a template. Actually, I think you do it on at the dashboard. I'll show you that in a second. But once you're done editing, then you just click Export Project. I got empty frames. It's just because I split the video. It'll be fine. But I click Export anyways, and depending on the length of the video, it'll take you, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. It just depends on how long the video is. And then once it's done exporting, you'll be able to download it and upload it to whatever platform you want. And then from there, I would definitely recommend saving it as a template. So we'll go back to our dashboard here, and here's the video, and I'll save as a brand template, give it a name. That way you can, next time, and actually, you know what? I'll just show it to you. If I use my actual template, I'll get rid of the actual video because this is the old video, so we'll want to delete that. But see how it has all of the stuff that I already added before, like my intro video. It has the music, it has the call to, the subscribe call to action, it has my lead magnet call to action, and then from there, really all I have to do is add a few B-roll scenes. That's it. That's pretty much all I have to do, and that's why it only takes me 5-10 minutes to edit my videos now. So absolutely love Capwing, guys. Like I said, be patient. It's going to take you a little bit to get used to it, just like any other tool. But I'm telling you, when you get used to it, what you're going to find is you do a lot of the same things over and over. Not to mention you can use your templates over and over, and it really doesn't take long to make really cool videos, guys. So anyways, I hope that helps. Let me know what questions you have. Leave some feedback down below. Would love to hear what you guys think about this and what you're doing to edit your videos. I'm always looking to learn new things from you guys as well. So I hope you guys are crushing it, and I will talk to you in the next one. To your success. Matty Ice is out.